What we're going to do this week is we're going to carry on from what we started last week. So that was a full body Pilates mat workout, but we did put extra stuff in between exercises to help with tight necks and shoulders. So we're going to carry on from that today. So let's start then, just pumping some blood from the end of the arm all the way up. So we're going to start with wrist circles and shoulder circles. And yeah, with the neck and the shoulders, it's a really common problem, and it's tempting and very reflexive to want to stretch it. And stretching tight neck and shoulders, it has a place in the overall kind of management of the upper body, but it's not really a good idea to do it unless you're really warmed up and you've pumped some blood there first. Then some very gentle stretching makes sense. So that's where I stand on that. Let's start then with some wrist circles. Okay, so let's do 10 each way. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do 10 the other way. Off we go, circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so next we're going to go into shoulders as big as you can. And I'm doing this sat down on the mat just so that you can see really. But if you want to do this on a chair or standing, totally fine. Okay, 4, I think, 5, 6, 7, as big as you can on these, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Okay, so let's go back the other way and circling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you should be feeling a little bit warm now in the shoulders and a little bit of blood moving all the way up the arm there. So let's just gently turn the head over the right shoulder and then back into the middle. And we'll go the other way, over the shoulder, into the middle, and again over the shoulder, into the middle, and one more over the shoulder, into the middle. Okay, so we're going to take one arm up. Let's take a gentle side bend over and then come into the middle, and then we'll go the other way. Gentle side bend over, into the middle. Okay, 2 more times. Over we go, into the middle. Okay, last one. Gently over and then into the middle. Okay, good. So let's lie down. We're going to push both feet forwards. And we're going to stretch the arms over the head. If you've got the room here, guys, let's do some arm circles, yeah? So you're going to open the arms all the way out and round. And then we'll take them up to the ceiling, over the top of the head, opening out and round. And again, up to the ceiling, over the top of the head, and opening out. And then we'll reverse it. Yeah, this is mobilizing gently the shoulder joint. So we're going to go all the way up to the ceiling and then down onto the mat. And again, up the side, over the head, up to the ceiling, onto the mat. Let's do one last time. Up the side, over the head, to the ceiling and onto the mat. Okay, let's bring the right leg into the chest. We're just going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's bring the left leg in. Okay, we'll hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's put both feet on the floor. And we're going to do some hip rolls. Let's stretch the arms up to the ceiling. We'll put an arm movement in with it as well. So let's curve the pelvis under, and you're going to roll vertebra for vertebra all the way up. Stay here as you take the arms over the head and then roll back down through the spine again. And then at the very end, bring the arms up to the ceiling. So that's a curving of the pelvis to roll vertebra for vertebra up. Then you're going to stretch the arms gently over the head. Roll back down through the spine, vertebra for vertebra. And then bring the arms back up to the ceiling. Let's do this 2 more times. So you're going to curve the pelvis under and roll up. Take the arms over the head. Roll back down again, gently through the spine. All right, bring the arms back up to the ceiling. Last one, so curve the pelvis under, rolling up. Then take the arms over the head. Then you're going to roll back down through the spine, and we'll bring the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, let's take the hands onto the hips, yeah? I'm going to stretch my right leg forwards. That leg is strong, the foot is flexed. And let's lift the leg up. Let's do 8 on each side. This is to engage the lower abdominal wall, waking up the leg and the hip a little bit as well. So we'll do 8. Let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 2 more. 7, and last one, 8. Okay, so swapping legs over. Let's push the left leg forward so that foot is flexed, the leg is strong, and we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, 8. Okay, so we're going to put that foot back on the mat. We're going to look at the upper abdominal wall now. So for that one, guys, link the fingers together, pop it behind the head. And we're going to lift the head and the chest up. Again, we'll do 8 here. When you lift up, keep the elbows wide and just look straight down towards the top of the leg or your belly. So off we go. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, let's go on to the sides next. So we're going to wake up now the outside of the hip. So I'm lying in a straight line, but I've got my legs bent. I've roughly got the heels of the feet in line with my spine. So keep the hand on the floor here. We're going to lift the top leg, foot flexed, knee forwards, and you're going to push the leg straight out to the side and then bring it back. And push, let's do 10 of these, and back. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. This last one, keep it out there, and we're going to do 10 circles from the hip, nice and small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, nice. Let's bring that leg back in, and we'll do that on the other side. So that was 10 pushes out to the side, and then 10 circles each way. All right, so let's lift the top leg, foot flex, knee forwards, and we're going to push out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more times, 9, And one more, 10. Okay, then circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's bring that leg all the way in and we'll just push back up to sitting. So like I said earlier, you can do this sitting or standing. I'm doing it sitting so that you can see. Let's go back into pumping some blood into the shoulder joint. So we're going to take the arms out to the side, and this time it's 10 circles with the arms. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's take the arms forwards and we're going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And relax the arms gently down. So one more time, let's turn the head over the shoulder and into the middle. And the other way. Into the middle. And again, into the middle. And one more. Into the middle. Okay, so we're going to pump a little bit more blood now into the middle back, so in around the shoulder blades, also around the shoulder joint. So for this one, we're lifting up to here and we're going to open. Let's do 20 of these. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, nice guys. Let's come around onto all fours. We're going to wake up the spine. We're going to do cat stretches. Okay, so for this one, we'll take wrists on shoulders, knees under hips. And let's do 4 of these. So we're going to drop the head and curl the pelvis under. And then you're going to come back to that first position. That's a long flat back. And again, drop the head and curl the pelvis under. And then come through. Long flat back. 2 more times. Drop the head and curl the pelvis under. And then come through to a long flat back. And last one, drop the head and curl the pelvis under and then come through to a long flat back. Okay, so what we're going to do next is basically a bent-legged downward dog. So for this one, guys, tuck the toes underneath. You're going to lift the knees just up off the floor. Then you're going to take the pelvis up, drop the head down and keep the legs bent here. Okay, then you get a lovely long stretch all the way down the spine without putting too much of an intense stretch on the hamstrings because we're not that warmed up yet. Okay, let's take 2 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. All right, knees on the floor, guys. We're going to take toes together, knees apart, stretch yourselves all the way back here, and then we're going to just take the hands off the mat, round to one side. We'll stay here for a few seconds and then we'll take it around the other way. So this is just gently stretching out the sides of the body. We'll stay here for a few seconds and then bring the arms back onto the mat again and we'll just roll gently up, nice and easy, vertebra for vertebra. Okay, then we're ready to go a little bit further into the core. So let's do some half roll backs. We're going to come around to sitting. Got my feet hip distance apart, curve the spine, look down at the floor and gently stretch the arms forwards. Okay, so let's rock back in a curve and then you want to try to keep that curve as you come forwards. Rocking back and rocking forwards. Rocking back, rocking forwards. Rocking back, rocking forwards. Keep going, guys. Rocking back, rocking forwards. rocking back, rocking forwards. 2 more times, rocking back, rocking forwards. 1 more, rocking back and rocking forwards. Okay, so let's roll down onto the mat. We're going to roll down in 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's bring both legs into the chest. Okay, so from here I'm going to hug them in. Pull the belly through to your lower back, guys. So you just want a little bit of power there, a little bit of tension in the belly. Lift the head up off the floor. You're going to look straight down towards the bottom of the t-shirt, top of the trousers. Stretch the arms forwards. And you're just going to gently reach the toes forwards 10 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep going, 4 more, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more, 10. Okay, so let's bring the knees back into the chest, pop the head down on the floor. Okay, so for the next exercise, we really want to get the rib cage moving, yeah? When your rib cage is nice and free, if you like, or if it's not blocked and tight, then your shoulders and your neck are going to feel much better as a result. So rib cage kind of mobility is really important too when we're looking at neck and shoulders. So for this one, we're going to roll around onto the right shoulder. So I've got my legs quite high up to my chest here. Take the back of the head on the floor, the hand is pushing down on the knees. You're going to stretch the left arm up to the ceiling. So from here you want to open your arm, but it's not just the arm, yeah? You're going to open out the rib cage as well, as far as you can. Maybe you'll get the hand on the floor, and then you want to bring it back up to the ceiling. Okay, so it's opening the arm, and at the same time you're opening the rib cage all the way out. And then bring it back to the ceiling. Let's do 2 more of these. So opening the arm, rotating the rib cage, and then bringing the arm back to the ceiling. And 1 more, opening the arm and rotating the rib cage, and then bringing it back to the ceiling. All right, so let's roll around, and we're going to do that on the other side. So on my left shoulder now, my left hand is on top of the legs, and the right arm's up to the ceiling. Okay, so I'm opening the arm and rotating the rib cage, and then bringing it back to the ceiling. And again, opening the arm, rotating the rib cage, and then bringing it back to the ceiling. Okay, 2 more times. Opening the arm, rotating the rib cage, and then bringing it back to the ceiling. And 1 more. Opening the arm and rotating the rib cage, and then bringing it back all the way to the ceiling. Okay, so let's keep rolling all the way around now onto the stomach, and we're going to work into the back. So for this next exercise, I've got my legs wide and they're rotated. I'm going to take my hands onto the forehead, and I'm going to lift my head and my hands together just off the floor, really just a few centimeters, till I can feel it in my middle and upper back. Okay, so off we go. We're going to lift 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more, 8. Okay, let's relax down here for a second. And for the next one, we're going to take the hands behind. So I've got the palm of the hand on the floor here. This time we're going to lift the head and the arms again just off the floor. So let's lift 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8. All right, we're going to push up into a nice big cat stretch here. That means that we can relax the spine back in the other direction. Okay, so again, drop the head, curl the pelvis under. We're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so sliding all the way through, and let's come around to sitting again. So back into the shoulders. All right, the next exercise, I'm going to take the arms out in front here. I've got my elbows just slightly bent, but they're still quite long out in front of me. And I'm going to open as wide as I can here, feeling the shoulder blades and feeling the back as I do it. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's do 10 of these, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, 10. Okay, give hands a little shake, relax a second. And we can do another set of 10, but this time we're going to push the hands up, yeah? The point of this next exercise is to pump the deltoid. So let the shoulders go up to the ears as you do this one, guys. So coming to here, all right, and we're going to push up. So that means shoulders to ears and then shoulders down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all right, 2 more times, 9, and 10. Okay, again, shake hands out, relax a second, and now we're going to take it into some spine twists. So for this one, we're going to link the fingers together, roll the shoulders back and down, and then we're ready to go. So you're going to rotate round, keep looking at the hands, then turn the head over the shoulder, coming back to the hands, and then into the middle. Other way, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. And again, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. One more, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. So from here, let's push the hands all the way forwards again. Let the shoulders come up to the ears. Yeah, you want to reach the hands up as high as possible and take it into another little side bend over and then into the middle. And again, another side bend over, into the middle. Let's do 2 more. So gently over, into the middle, and one more, gently over, and into the middle. Okay, open the arms all the way out. Let's take it into a 30-second plank. Yeah, well, I'm going to count to 30 in my head. It's going to be roughly 30 seconds. So I'm going to do this one up on my hands, yeah. So let's take wrists under shoulders, knees are under hips, and I'm going to spread my fingers out nice and wide and have my arms fully extended. Try not to bend the elbows on this one, even if it feels more comfortable. Yeah, try to have a fully extended arm. I'm going to take one leg behind. When I take the second leg back, I'm going to squeeze the legs together. So squeeze that second leg back, and I'm going to count 30 seconds, guys. And as you're here, you just want to keep an easy breath going. Counting the seconds off of my fingers, actually. All right, that was 10. So keep an easy breath going. Keep your head and your pelvis in line with the spine. So you don't want to let the pelvis sink down to the floor. And we've got about 10 seconds left. Okay, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very nice. Knees back on the floor again. We're going to go toes together, knees apart. Back into that long spine stretch, but let's just stay down here. We're going to take 2 really deep breaths. Imagine you're taking them into the back of the rib cage. So we'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, we're going to roll up through the spine now, and we're going to go further on into pumping into the shoulder joint. So remember what I said at the beginning. Pumping blood into the shoulder joint, and because of its close proximity to the neck, this is much more effective at dealing with aches and pains in the neck and shoulders than simply just stretching it out. Okay, so follow me, guys. We're going to lift one arm up. I've got my elbow forwards. So we're going to open out, shoulder up to ear, bring the elbow back, and then bring it forwards. So open, push up, bring it back, and then forwards. And open, push up, bring it back, and forwards. And again, open, and up, and back, and forwards. Keep going, open, and up, and back, and forwards. And again, open, and up, and back, and forwards. Two more, and open, and up, and back, and forwards. Last one, and open, and up, and back, and forwards. Nice. On the other side. Off we go. And open, push up, bring it back, and forwards. And again, open, and up, and back, and forwards. And open, and up, and back, and forwards. And again, open, and up, and back, and forwards. Keep going. Open, and up, and back, and forwards, and open. Shoulder up, shoulder down, and forwards. Two more. Open, up, back, and forwards. Last one. Open, up, back, and forwards. Okay, so from here we're going to take the hands onto the top of the shoulder joint. 10 elbow circles as big as you can each way. So circling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep going, 8, 2 more times, 9, and one more 10. All right, let's go back the other way and circling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more 10. Okay, so let's take a nice big inhale here. We're going to get the back of the hands touch above the head, and an exhale to open, and again inhaling up, exhaling open. Let's do 2 more. Inhaling up, exhaling open, and one more. Inhaling up, exhaling open. Okay, so now we're going to put in right at the very end of this a few very, very, very gentle neck stretches. Yeah, don't pull the head hard. We're going for gentle. Take the hand behind the back first. So you've opened out the shoulder joint to start. We'll take the arm up and over the head with the finger gently touching the side of the ear there, and then just gently over to the side. So we're just letting the weight of the hand very gently take the head over. Okay, then you're going to turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down, and again, gentle is the word here, guys. Just drop the chin. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, coming all the way slowly up. Do that on the other side. So hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ear, so it's gently over to the side first. This is for the side of the neck and up into the jaw. All right, then we're going to turn the head into the arm, slide the hand round and down, and drop the chin. And we're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slowly and gently coming all the way up. All right, guys, very, very well done. Thanks a lot for joining this stream, and I'm going to see you next Thursday. Take care. Bye-bye.